more than 50 Sri Lankan Tamils have claimed that they were abducted, raped and tortured under Sri Lanka's current government. The men say that they were accused of trying to bring the terrorist group, the LTTE or the Liberation Tigers of Tamil Eelam, back to power. They claim the torture and abuse lasted well over a year, from early 2016 till about July this year. They are now seeking asylum in Europe. The men claim they were raped multiple times and said scars and burns on their backs were proof of the torture they faced with lit cigarettes. Most of these men have said that they were blindfolded and driven to detention sites. They claim that their captors identified themselves as members of the Criminal Investigations Department.
தலைகளை கட்டி வச்சிட்டு இந்த பரலுக்குள்ள தண்ணி இருக்கு உள்ள விட்டு விட்டு அடிச்சாங்க தலையை உள்ள பரலுக்குள்ள விட்டுட்டு தண்ணி இழுக்க மேல நெஞ்சில அடிச்சாங்க.
I don't think I have really come across the kind of egregious levels of violation that I've seen with these cases in Sri Lanka. There's a level of perversion and abuse which you rarely see, certainly in other cases that I've dealt with around the world, and reflects a sickness at the heart of the Sri Lankan security services, which appears to be quite common and has been ongoing for a number of years now.
Some men have said that their captors and interrogators were soldiers based on the types of uniforms they wore. But Sri Lanka's army commander, Lieutenant General Mahesh Senanayake, and the Sri Lankan government have denied these allegations.
There is no reason for us to get involved in such arrest or searching people who are coming back to the country. We want them to come here and to see the truth. We want them to be back, their own people. And those young people are nothing to do with the war that we fought in that sense. So we are very accommodative. So I'll have to deny or I'll have to say no, Army is not involved in anything of that nature.
The Sri Lankan government says that it will investigate these allegations. The Foreign Ministry in a statement said, and I quote, "The government seeks the assistance and cooperation of all those relevant parties in this endeavour, including parties outside the country, as evidence is the key in the conduct of investigations." Nuwan Senaratna, political correspondent of Jan Yuga newspaper. I hope I got that right. Joining us this evening from Colombo. Good evening to you. My first question, how credible are these charges?
Actually, this is the first time we are hearing such story. Obviously, we have heard torturing and there are such incidents, but this is very first time we are hearing rape charges. And I must say that I was shocked to hear this, because being here, doing this, being a journalist in Sri Lanka, we have never heard such a story. Not even from a Tamil journalist who've been investigating there. Obviously, I'm based in Colombo, so obviously there must be stories like this, but this is very first time. And if you look at the article, if you go through clearly, you can see there's a pattern, and it says that these people were abducted, and later they were released by bribing their parents. And if you look carefully, all of them were very young, and their parents are the people who bribed. And if the government forces, or as example police or army, why would they let them go without press charging or anything? So
right.
That's what.
Right. Nuwan, can Colombo be expected to conduct a fair investigation, given the fact that their own army has been charged in this case?
Actually, the army chief already denied these allegations, even this very article. But if you go through go through the article, I don't see they have enough evidence that this was government forces or police, because obviously we heard such claims. If you remember, there was a time that former police officer who was the Deputy Inspector General of Police, Mr. Vaskunwardana, who's currently were convicted to such incident, but it was something else. So
right. All right. Nuwan Senaratne, thanks very much. We can also tell our viewers that Sri Lanka has so far failed to investigate the war crime allegations stemming from its almost 3-decade-old civil war. So this remains a contentious issue.